Hi, Collective. It's G here from Golden Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance, as always, my sweets. So, I didn't know exactly what this message was going to be about, okay? Okay, you're being asked to make a decision, to find balance, and to make a choice. To step forward, right? To step forward with an open and honest heart. Because we have the Ace of Cups, I'm not going to lie, I peeked underneath, and the Two of Cups. So I really feel like somebody here is about to enter a time of partnership and harmony and love and kinship. And it is giving me Four of Wands energy, okay? After you have been recovering and healing from a period of sorrow and despair, maybe even possibly depression or trauma. I'm sensing a lot of shadow work. Yeah. And you're redefining um, and finding that like really deep harmonious balance within yourself. I wouldn't be really surprised if the Temperance or the Star card shows itself either. Yeah, after a period, excuse her, after a period of feeling trapped, after a period of feeling like you can't step forward and feeling powerless, even maybe. You know, yeah, the sun is coming out after and illuminating the truth, right? The truth that was a lie, that was holding you back from making decisions, making the choices that were best and highest for you, right? Maybe even stopping somebody else from coming forward and making those choices or making an offer towards you as well, I want to say. Or at least, yeah. I want to say some of you are expecting me to say that for sure. Yeah, wow. After a period of abandonment, after a period of feeling like this right here is actually reading to me like towers, like letting go of what does not serve you, letting go of, so it's kind of like almost like this exchange. It's like giving up something to get something better in return is what I'm getting out of these cards right here, right? Giving up something to get something much better in return. It's like Eight of Cups energy as well, right? And absolutely here being clarified, you know, those were clarifying the Six of Pentacles. So it is this equal exchange kind of energy. I really feel like in the past, perhaps you had partners. Now this can be romantic, friendship, you know, kinship, business partners, anybody that you partnered up with to have an experience with. It's giving me, we didn't have every, it didn't have to be every partnership obviously from your past, but like it's really, it's just really giving me this energy of like finally getting what you deserve from a person stepping forward and giving you what you really deserve after a long period of going without, feeling lost and left out in the cold, feeling without, maybe even feeling tossed out or abandoned or locked out. Okay, three, one, two. Oh, one more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. It was this time of confusion. It was this time of clouded judgment and, you know, just feeling very unsure. But you finally made a decision, right? You finally made a decision to go in a direction, and you've decided to leave this period behind you because it no longer serves you, right? Like it was for a different time, you know? Maybe even for some of you, this could read as like, oh, it's time to update my material, update my resume, update. It's kind of giving me like get with the modern times for some of you, okay? Because it's just time to leave behind things that no longer serve you, that no longer work, that are no longer viable, that no longer really bring about what you really want. And I feel like you feel like your victory, your getting to your goals and meeting those goals are hinged on you letting go of the past, letting go of this, of what happened, and moving to a different um, timeline or period, or just moving to a different era in your life. Exactly, right? Going through a major transformation. Look at this. There's another card on the down on the board, but it's face down, so we're gonna see what it is in just a second. But going through a major transformational moment here, you know, letting go and completely putting that part of your life to rest and having like a rebirth moment, right? Having that sun shine and come out and dawn upon a new day for you. And this is it's a time of replenishment, it's a time of kinship, it's a time of growth, it's a time of creation. It's really beautiful. It's giving me this very like very spring, like the return of spring, like a return of spring in your life. You might have been going through like a shadow energy. You might have been going through a time of winter in your life where things were dormant or things were kind of still, you know, a hermit energy. Or maybe even, right, that with that Five of Pentacles energy, it was that winter, right, feeling left out in the cold, and now there is this return energy in your life. Ooh, boy. Oh, come on now. The Ace of Pentacles. Come on now. Wow. Brand new beginnings. Brand new beginnings. What's this? Yeah, it's rest. Replenishment. You know, it's that cold drink of water after a long day's, hard work. Or maybe I should say it's when you wake up first thing in the morning and you're super thirsty and you take that long drink of water of that 555 down on the clock, right when I said that long drink of water after a night's rest, a good night's rest, and you're like, let's go, let's start the day with hydration, right? That's kind of the energy that this is giving me. Yeah. So I saw the Nine of Wands as well. So a period of learning, changing, growing from your past. Yeah. Going through a lot of past energy here, even with your family, or just like the legacy that was left behind for you, that you were left to think about. Different soulmates, different, and that's friends, family, lovers, whatever it is, that represented this old legacy from your past, you know? And you were learning. It was a time of learning, but you definitely felt like I definitely feel like it's like, hey, you're in the space now where it's finally time to be given, right? To be given in a different way. With my cat in the background, I'm hearing answering the call. Oh. So there's a match here for you, King of Pentacles. But somebody here feels defensive. Who is it, Spirit? I feel like you feel defensive against this energy for some reason. Perhaps that's why you feel like, let this from the past go. Let it finally rest and die and let it go so that something else can come because you're feeling very defensive. Maybe even this, if it is a person, okay, if it's a person, it's an energy, it's someone or something that knows how to protect its energy. So it's like, if you're not open, if you're not ready, I'm not going to become open and vulnerable and ready just for you to leave me out in the cold, right? So it's somebody here that knows their worth. And it's like, you match up to this person energetically, but you need to recognize their worth as well. It's not just a look at my worth, it's also what I see your worth as well. And there's a pinnacle here for both of you, right? Both of you are being given that pinnacle and you're holding that value, that worth inside of you, and you both know it. Both you and this experience, you both know what you bring to the table. Yeah. Yeah. You both are independently wealthy, or you both are independent, like you have that worth, right? And you both know what you have. So this is kind of a warning for you if you feel like you are a little shut down or a little closed off. You might even be a little abrasive, is the word Spirit wants me to use. A little rough, a little abrasive because of what happened in the past. So I don't know why, but Spirit is showing me the symbolism of finding and refurbishing like a table where it's like it's got some nicks, it's got some scratches, but the bones are so good. So if I could just take this and kind of sand it down, sand off the old nasty lacquer that somebody put on it in the 90s and just like, or like in the 80s, and just like, take it down to its like real roots, it's like real finish, it's natural finish. I can bring back that natural life that was, and kind of give it a new life. That's what it feels like. It feels like a refurbishment. After sitting in some dark basement for a while, um, and then some kind of, yeah, it's showing me like this whole process is like, uh, it's like sitting in somebody's basement or in somebody's garage for like 20 years, and then somebody's like, let's get rid of all this stuff, and you donate it, and then somebody comes along and is like, wow, this is like a diamond, or this is like a treasure that I see here, and all I need to do is just like shave down some of its rough edges, give it a new coat of paint, and like I need to see its value. Ooh, so yeah, so if it is a person, especially if you're looking romantically, this person sees your value, and even though they see that you're a little rough around the edges, because they recognize it's like you're that way, or you're defensive because like you've been done dirty in the past, like people have done you dirty in the past, but I see the love that you have to give. I see, you know, the kind of what could be underneath if you were loved right, if you were treated right, if you were taken care of right, you know, if you worked for a company that, you know, if this is like a business, you know, so kind of business energy, right? It could be like, oh, I see the potential. You know, if you weren't working for a company that was just sticking you in the back and giving you all of these whatever, just pieces or something like that. There's somebody here, maybe somebody here is like a writer or something, and they feel like their boss is giving them just like fluff pieces, and they're just like, I want to write about this. I want to write about something real, something that really touches my heart. And somebody here is like, your talents are being wasted, like shoved off in the corner, filing cabinet somewhere. Like that makes no sense. And it's kind of this energy of like, you need to be in a place that really values you, that sees the value in you and gives you that platform to have the potential to grow, because there's so much potential here. Wish you guys could see, she just has like her little paw just like sitting on my arm. Yeah, maybe somebody is deciding, they're looking at you and they're deciding you need a hand. Oh baby, I need to clean your face. My goodness. Yeah, so they see that you're holding back, you know, because they understand the reasons that you hold back. They understand the reasons that you protect yourself. They understand the reasons that maybe perhaps you're a little defensive. Um, yeah, I'm hearing somebody say, I once was like you too. She's just taking over the show. Ooh. It's this sweater I have on. It's made out of like, it's like, it's made out of like blanket material, like that really, and it's just like, oh, it's so cozy and soft. Oh, yeah. So it's like, I recognize, yeah, you felt, oh, look, exactly. This person recognizes you going into hermit energy and kind of building on a foundation. So it's, it's like this energy of, in the past, people might have, or experiences might have recognized your worth, but they didn't give you, right? Your worth, and they damn sure didn't add tax, right? But it's kind of like that energy of like, can't, oh, I see that you have a $50 price tag on this. Won't you take $2? Like what? It says it costs $50. Yeah, but I should get it for $2 because just cause, you know, it's kind of that kind of energy. And this person is just like, what the hell? Yeah, I definitely feel like this person feels like have bringing you in. So if this is like a business opportunity or something, they feel like bringing you in would bring like really good business or really good energy. Like it's like, oh, you're that fresh face, you're that fresh, those fresh ideas, you're those. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious! Look at this. What did I say? Right. You're that brand new thing that's this that yeah, so it's kind of like what you're looking for has been searching for you as well. And it is this energy of having a brand new beginning. And I said there's that Four of Wands energy. It's this energy of home. It's this energy of belonging. It's this energy of like, I've never felt this way from the past. And I was like, oh, how do I process this? How do I deal with this? Because I've never experienced this before. Yeah, but it is your destiny, it's your fate. This is something very fated, very destined to happen. It is. It's oof, the devil. Why is the devil? I put that Wheel of Fortune down, and the devil's popping out from the back. But why is that devil behind a Wheel of Fortune spirit? Mm. Selfishness, it could even be self-sabotage here with this Nine of Cups. There could even be a greedy energy. What is that? Like your work is being looked over. Like what you're doing is being watched. I'm hearing that line from Harry Potter where the Sorting Hat is talking to Harry and he says, I feel, he's trying to convince him to go into Slytherin and he's like, I feel a thirst to like for you to prove yourself, like you want to be great and Slytherin can help you achieve that greatness. So, Queen of Cups. What an interesting energy combination. With this Queen of Cups, a very giving nature mixed with a healthy side of, it's like a healthy selfishness. Excuse me, can I get another card for that, please, Spirit? The Moon. Hmm. I almost said Eight of Swords, not Eight of Swords. Eight of Wands also came out and it fell over the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be having, this is really rapidly coming to it. Whoa! Double, triple fast. Rapidly coming towards you energetically, just being flung towards you. So Spirit is saying, be mindful and aware of your emotions. And there might be even some kind of temptation here to get a little selfish or get a little self-indulgent even. You might have a lot of free time or a lot of time. Is it like procrastination or something like that? Where it's like, be mindful of that kind of energy. Be mindful of being too overly self-indulgent. Can I get one card here specifically for the Moon card, please, Spirit? Seven of Pentacles. Don't allow your emotions to kind of flippantly pull you all over the place. Because there is this energy of your emotions could actually be clouding some of your judgment. An emotion, it's like, well, I'm trying to taste it. It's going like deeper and deeper. It's kind of this energy of like, be mindful of what emotions are driving you, right? And be mindful of the source of those emotions. Know yourself and know why you're making the decisions. What emotions are influencing you to make what decisions. Yeah. So it's like it's like you are making decisions based on an emotion. That emotion has a source. Know what that source is, right? Make sure you know what that source is. Because it's giving me an energy of like getting triggered and cutting something off or cutting someone off. But it's like, know why you're doing it. And I just heard something so clearly that Spirit, and I'm just going to say it like, Spirit said, be careful who you're shitting on during your victory lap. Right? So don't do too much na boo. Na boo boo. Golly. Excuse me. That's, yeah, because Because finding balance and consistency is going to be the key. Spirit is saying. Yeah. To get that key to that happiness for you. To find an emotional balance. Because whatever you're going towards is going to bring about healing here for this devil energy that's causing you so much anxiety, that's causing you so much tension. Maybe even some of you are having like anxiety dreams or anxiety nightmares, things like that. Ooh, look at what you started now. Yeah. Yeah, so be mindful. Again, there's that 8 of Cups energy I was talking about. Yeah. There's like, it's kind of almost like something happens and like this chain reaction of evolution happens. Yeah, it is, it's when this energy, when this finally dies, when you walk away, it's like redefining what brings you victory, what gives you victory. For some of you, victory would be showing all the people that proved you wrong or said something bad about you that they were wrong about you. And that's kind of like, be mindful of building from that place, right? Be mindful of building from a place of I was right and you were wrong. Hmm. Okay. No, there's more to say here. 5 of Cups in reverse and the 4 of Cups. Hmm. Some of you too, some of you are like, I'm never gonna accept less, and you are really quick to 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 tell somebody off, to tell somebody, look, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back. How dare you even talk to me that way? Oh, yeah. It is it is inspiring you to keep a distance here, right? You feel like you've been going through a lot. Again, there's that temperance energy. You're you are going to get replenishment on this road to everything that you have been, I don't know if I want to say suffering through, but everything that you've been carrying. Because you've been carrying a lot that's not even yours to carry, right? And with the 7 of Swords here, there's this kind of energy of feeling like you have to sneak around and you can't quite trust or you can't quite be yourself. Hmm. Yeah. But Spirit does want you to know, though, that you got some really powerful mates coming in. Some really powerful people and really powerful energy. Most importantly, people that are going to evoke this energy within you as well, right? Because it's kind of this marrying energy. Hmm. You know, it's like that saying when they say if you want, like never be the smartest person in the room. Be around people who inspire you to be better, to strive higher, to think about things in ways you've never thought about before, or push yourself to do things in ways you've never thought about before. Learn from those who have been through the experiences that you already have, and learn from those who are innovating, who are pushing their own limits, who are thinking outside of the box and creating new. If that's what you're wanting to do, then you need to surround yourself with people who think and feel that way and who are pushing themselves to be more like that. Yeah. Ooh, your intuition is about to be so sharp. So, 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 so sharp. So I do want to tell you that if you get bad energy from somebody, just trust that. Just trust that. Stop doubting yourself. Don't doubt your intuition. Don't doubt that, because you might be like, oh, I'm judging this person. I don't really know them. It's about finding a balance. Because I did say, right, about this whole like you being prickly kind of energy. But I think you're going to know. You're going to feel like your energy is going to tell you when you feel comfortable around something or around an idea, in a way where it feels right to take the next step forward, right? It might be something completely new, but it's still going to feel like this is the right thing to do. It's that allure, it's that feeling of I am being guided into doing this. And if you're on the spiritual journey, you guys know the feeling that I'm talking about, that wow, I'm walking down the path. Wow, I'm making those decisions. Wow, I'm in the flow of energy, right? I'm in the flow of my life purpose, of my goals, of where I'm supposed to be going. I'm just feeling like I'm in the right place in the right time, talking to the right people. There is this energy of trust, that feeling within you of knowing what your truth is. There is also this feeling of, okay, so you know the truth. Give a person the opportunity to say a lie or to say the truth. If they say a lie, cut it out. If they tell you a truth, you know, allow it. It's that kind of energy. Is there anything else that you have to say about this? Yeah. Ooh wee. I tell you what, you are going to be so incredibly attractive in more than one way, energetically, physically. It's kind of this glow energy that's going to be attracting others around you. And there are some things inside of you that still need to be pushed, that still need to grow, right? Because we have the Queen of Wands, the Page of Cups, the World in reverse, okay? And barely, barely peeking back here is the Empress. So don't make decisions too rashly. And again, be aware as to why you are making the decisions that you're making. Because there is a sense of growth that you can make in your emotions, like your emotional intelligence. You are going to go through some kind of experience that really challenges you to grow your emotional intelligence, your self emotional intelligence around why you make some of the decisions that you make. It's given me that hermit energy again. I'm seeing the hermit in my mind, and it's given me this inspiration to go inside and really, dive inside of yourself, really do that and find that truth inside of you, right? And learn how to speak that truth that is inside of you. Yeah. This is something that you've been neglectful to do, or that you felt like you can't, or maybe even like you might be pushed to your limits if you do this thing, or if you make that choice, if you declare that truth about yourself. Who will accept you, who will not? There is no turning back. There's this kind of energy of like, once I declare this is what I'm doing, that I do this, there's no turning back. it, um so some of you might be struggling to make a decision or to make a final choice to end something finally, because right? This is the part of the contract. Once you make this choice, there's no turn there. You have to see it all the way through. You have to see it through the process. So be mindful. Yeah, be mindful of it, because there is. I feel like it's gonna be a good opportunity to learn and to grow, though. It really is. It might even make you feel like it's pushing you to your limits, to your test. It's something that's really making you be like, okay, like I really got to put what I've been learning in the past, like really into work. I'm learning, I'm learning these tools of how to emotionally regulate myself, how to, check in with my inner self, how to meditate, how to quiet my mind, how to not maybe react so emotionally charged, but to take, and it's something that's going to really make you examine that and really look at that really deeply. Mm. Persistence. That's what I'm getting here with the strength card. You've learned a lot of perseverance. You've learned a lot through this period that you've been going through with this Five of Pentacles here. You've learned to persevere. This could even though this could even be you examining and letting go of some of the more self-harming or toxic coping mechanisms that you have around survival. Especially if it's things that you learned from your family or things that have been passed down to you generationally. Thought process, old paradigms, things that have been passed down to you. Yeah. This is around you finally finding balance around those things and finding justice, finding an equilibrium. Yeah. The King of Wands here. So I feel like you have an opportunity here. I think you're going to have two different types of soulmates come in to you. Both are going to be karmic in a way that one is going to teach you to how to have more emotional security and more, it's kind of like having more impulse control. It's like, if you do have like issues with, how do I want to put it? If you do have issues with quickly making decisions to give yourself like a dopamine hit in this very moment, like impulse buying or like impulse spending or like impulse, like, oh, well, I'm having a bad day, so I'll just splurge on this or I'll do this or I'll do that. It's something along those lines where it's not like very like toxic necessarily. It just depends on what you're impulse buying or what you're impulsing like in yourself into doing. Maybe even like when you know that you shouldn't have like an extra cheat day, but you're just going to do it because, and that's kind of sliding back into your old kind of ways energy. It's kind of giving me that where it's like, uh, that's that king, Queen of Wands energy where it's like this energy of I'm going to elevate you emotionally. And the other spirit guide for some of you, or the other energy, this King, Queen of Pentacles that we were talking about earlier, it's an energy of seeing your worth, seeing your value, partnership, finally getting into energies where things feel equally balanced, where things feel like giving and taking, and where both equally growing and pushing and maturing together. One feels much more tending to go, I would say, it feels less personal and more along the lines of perhaps maybe like a business partner or some kind of coach, some kind of uh, maybe even like somebody that could help you ground into your spirituality more. Somebody that's gonna have like has this very like earthy kind of grounded into reality. It's like a taking yourself very seriously, not too seriously, but it is this very earth sign, earthy energy that it's giving me very Capricornian, Taurus vibes. But this other energy feels a little more indulgent. It does feel a little more indulgent, and it feels much more passionate, or much more like possibly like a partner or a love energy. Maybe even if for some of you it depends on who you are, what you're feeling like. Maybe even for some of you, uh, just like a physical interaction with somebody. Mm. Yeah, the other one obviously feels much more like fire sign, fire, passionate. Maybe even like Sagittarian. There was the Strength card there, so maybe Leo, Sagittarian kind of energy. The Emperor card was there. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. They don't have to be those signs. It's just kind of the energy of the connection that you're gonna have with these two people is that kind of energy. Look, as I said it, there's that Emperor energy. But I definitely feel like this King Queen of Wands energy feels a little bit more temporary. Um, it doesn't feel as long term as the other connection does. The other connection feels much more like long term. That could be much more like a friend, a family member, a business partner, an associate, a coach, a mentor, a guide, um, a manager. I don't know if let's say manager. It could even be somebody like a financial advisor. Or it feels like this person balances, like helps to balance you out in like practical things like that, where it's like business smarts, business style, savvy, balancing your portfolio, um, that kind of thing, you know. But I also see there's something here about going out in nature with this person. So I don't know if this person likes to go on walks or hikes or, um, yeah, it is kind of giving me like that. It feels much more, it feels personal, but it doesn't feel as close as personal, like body personal. Maybe even for some of you this could be like I've already said a coach, but maybe like a trainer, like some kind of coach, or like body trainer, a dietitian. This person could do a little bit of all of that. It's somebody that you find very inspirational, somebody that you're like, oh wow, I could take a lot of inspiration out of their lifestyle, out of the way they live their life, out of the way that they take care of themselves. And, it even feels like this could be somebody that you could pay to come into your life and help organize your life. Yeah. Ace of Swords. Yeah, and I really feel like whatever it is that you're working on, you're manifesting this energy. Whatever this boss energy right here, this person is definitely bringing. And again, with the Devil card right there, it could definitely be like a Capricornian. It is giving me like work vibes. So this person could be somebody that you meet through work. They could have a job offer, or like I said, you could partner up with this person, build some kind of business with this person. Um, you could take this person could be some kind of teacher. You could take a class by this person. You could take lessons from this person. Like I said, it does give me very like guru, mentor, teacher. Maybe even for some of you like a therapist or a counselor of some type. But it's stability. It's an experience that's going to bring stability. And for some of you, it's multiple things. It's like, okay, well, I finally, um I'm taking care of my body a lot better, and I'm going to the gym, and I'm eating a lot better, and I'm getting a little bit more organized, and I'm getting my finances in order, and I'm starting a bank savings account. So it's that kind of energy. It might not be a singular person, but it's like, oh, I'm getting this kind of part of my life together. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting from that. Okay, I know this was a little bit all over the place, but hopefully, it's for who it's for, and you got what you needed out of it. Okay, thank you guys so very much for being here with me today. Good luck with all of these new projects and these new things I see coming up. It's really beautiful. Did you guys see how much of this energy was very like light and yellow and bright and happy, and just like you got almost all of the like bright yellow happy kind of like brand new beginning cards. Excuse me. So it feels very positive. There's just a few kind of like neutral energies that I feel in here, and but mostly it's all like bright positive thing. Looking like life is going in a really good direction for you guys, so I'm very happy for you. Thank you guys so very much for being here with me today. Okay, hopefully this was the confirmation that you needed in your situation. Thank you so very much. Yeah, there's a lot of Capricornian energy here because I keep feeling this devil card keep showing itself. However, it doesn't feel like the heaviness or like the obsession or like anything like that. It does feel like Capricorn energy. Capricorn, which is why I'm feeling so heavily like work. It feels serious. It feels work. It feels dedicated. It feels disciplined. It does feel like Emperor energy. It feels like that very much so, like dedicated, serious, discipline. We work hard. Yeah. So, both of these energies feel like that work hard, play hard, right? So the more disciplined, like King of Pentacles energy feels like that work hard, and then the King of Wands feels like that play hard energy. So it's like a balance energy, yeah. It's like finding this balance energy within you of like being very serious, but then also taking yourself and your life and your path seriously, but then also finding that time to enjoy lots, all of the pleasures and that life has to give you as well. So that's nice. It's really nice energy, you guys. Thank you so very much for sharing it with me today. Thank you for your time, for your energy, for your focus. Thank you to your spirit guides for guiding you here to get this information, okay? Hopefully it gave you the love, light, or clarity that you were looking for. Thank you to my spirit guides, as always, for guiding me through this as well as keeping me safe when they did so, okay? If you guys are interested in getting a personal reading from me, the information for that is down below. I really appreciate you guys as always, and I will see you lovelies in the next one, okay? Bye!